So, talking about what is troubling our people. Sometimes my argument is that the gospel is a gospel of liberation. Some people were slaves in Egypt, and at some point God took them out of that place, liberated them. In other words, what is also telling us that whatever enslaves a group of people, the gospel has power to do what? To free them. So we Africans must identify what is enslaving our people. And I tell you, if we are able to identify what is enslaving our people and focus the gospel on that, the conversion will be great. Because it appears that we are focusing on issues because if you really understand Akan culture, for example, now what the Old Testament near there are any examples of what you say, and now can be there. The African soil is fertile for the gospel seed. It's fertile. Nema bebre wo Bible only sebe santini na African ni bia wonim amamre no ne ade trase a wo kan obeti asese ya. But what is really causing our people not to be seen as actively moving the gospel on? I'll tell you, the issue is poverty. The issue is simple, straightforward, the issue of poverty. And my worry is the church is not actively, I want to underline the word actively, not actively addressing the issue of poverty in Africa. What you preaching near the Adibre? What you say? You preaching created the impression say, if we are seeing them be anywhere and here and one for so. Yeah, method for everyone. From me, Jamaica, O Muda, Paname, Ma, after that, what else? Because we knew me. See me young boy. Me young so there, some here there, as I'm a transit. Na crab and so or So we seem to be preaching a gospel which does not accept the fact that human beings are body, spirit, and soul. Which 1 Thessalonians 5:23 also said, Unyamen kamuni pedian sumuni mokra ene mohumwa ehon ma sembia wo Yesu Kristo maye. So why are we only talking about what? Only the soul and the spirit. In fact, the way I come on, Papa Yesu Kristo said, "Make a argument. Now we need to be answered." Let me put the answer come home. Then you try one Yesu Kristo Baba Jeno. That's why I believe that Jesus said, then you will know the truth, and the truth will set you free. That is the freedom which we have not been able to do what? Give to our people. And it calls for a new understanding, which we must be concerned. Dear for me, Father, Nkoma baby dear no efa. They say program yen wo radio so near there ma two din say usika sem to say. Usika sem to say. Na no me da me kwa ye wo ko bi so na asori pani ba ko ma chere so asori pani kwara wo no mu defin e dia agro wo ko mo yin o ma aye yi na me so we de we ye de na fa wo so sia wo so we ni thousand kra na kra na sa je so we ni thousand kra on ka thousand ga na si bi o me de can I send a 1,000? 10 pesos. No, 1,000. My 10 cities here say. 100. And I grow on them. We need to ask which means 10 pesos. We need it. The issue of poverty is a serious issue which must engage our attention. Because many are suffering now, I want to us for today look at really what the Bible says. Because we must have what? A biblical basis, a theological basis for the argument that we are putting up. So my theme is the church and poverty in Africa. In fact, Mati Ekubi and NEPA, movement for the eradication of poverty in Africa through the church. NEPA. And I'm praying that all of us, I call it a movement, so that we must all be a part of it, talking about it, discussing it, and so on. And I pray immediately the Lord account you see me Chimani Yesu Christo Asema or Ketcher and the phone. Luke chapter 9, verse 13. You give them something to eat. Ma will be doing. It's very interesting because Yesu Asema Okaye, if you put it in the context, Yesu Ninkofoya Pako share a solitary place. I can't say much why deliverance or bonfire, Bibia, miracles, Nibs. The next thing a shampo no a country is in say, I have a chill. Timancophone, Omoko, Yankope Bibin. That is where Jesus' challenge comes in. Also, more than Mamma will be in. I was for a summer may tell them a suffer. God has not only called us to be leaders of what? Prayer sessions, to be leaders of worship, and all those kinds of things which I've always been doing. But what are the kind of messages that we should be telling them, which will empower them to do what they are capable of doing? The dependency syndrome. Somebody must do it for me. And we are Abrofukura must do it for us. Now, President Ikan was say after 60 years, we have the excuses to be in hobby. Because you need binum and your course our colonialism and our more free. How say one of the books I may read a big book like that, a book from third world to first. The first Prime Minister of Singapore. And you see, say, what was it, Singapore, what was it? About that Makohope. And if you look at just that city, state, near the idea, resources then in Singapore, except the sea which surrounds them. And yet, it's one of the richest countries in the world. Malaysia, why have they moved out? Even China, China, over a certain period of time, if within our own lifetime, China has what? Renewed itself. And now they come. So what is that? What about us? Yes, you say, you yourself, give them something to eat. Because he believes that we have a solution to the problem. One of the important statements I'm not sure in book Nechi. Now I encourage all of you. There are 3 volumes. Abraham there, Abraham Kwade, Isaac in Kwade, Jacob in Kwade. Because Abraham there was an initiator. How did he create wealth and then faith? How did he walk with God and yet also became what? A rich person? How did he hand over not only the faith but also to neighbor Isaac? Why is it that in Ghana and in Africa, obi starting no new sikakra, owua, obewo na na chini na ayedebe, ni achemanso you don't see the oje any deal. But why was Abraham able to hand over? Genesis 25, a nice story. Keturama, Ishmael, the bulk of it. is for Isaac. Then we come to Isaac. How did was he worth his salt? If Papa didn't actually you go to the Bible and you see what? Digging the wells of the fathers. You see it in the year programs all over the place. What are they talking about? Digging the wells of the fathers. What is spiritual about that? Apart from say Papa bi oja wells and money in soon and the banks of the tour so the year more. Why are not our children taking over from where we have left off and rebranding and making new and moving on? Fourth foundation. Yes, and say, no one bush and Nikra cost our company, but I wish I found none of the Ufrasiana. There are no one so sad. Who amongst us? And maybe a seminar on family business and succession planning. I went that, and no problem, you'll be a mama. But I brought in Safo high or lighthouse. Never call you Lebanese me. Now the mama Ghana me. So Mama can't say why is it Abwa and Sons, one and Sons, Nankani and Sons. Omutimi Jawa Omunyamana man of cross, but not us. It calls for what? A rethinking. We should be able to start influencing society. Now, I'm in the office or say, Osei some Kasa Efa Zerubbabel daughters. How they were able to go to Moses and challenge Moses that change the status quo. The way I will more change, yeah, man, yeah, Papa will woo and one your bonibia. I didn't think that, yeah, Papa didn't because you're a man. And they challenge it. So this woman also came and said, me Papa challenge me, na me day. We have systems that were never by their nature and what am I intimate there intimate coso. So boy I will see say we enemy we are way then what person way then nana way then and near the this watch. So be omu hia kra no na the amahan near the medan start say deteriorate here. Maybe father ba go father one no the one can see camera there and repair down. The system itself is just it will break down and many mind to me there impossible. Now we know the people God expects. See difference yes yeah even is an way no. Enti masama me can say the prophetic God is a technology God. And the technology gap is a dominion mandate gap. And that is linked to a people's exercise of the creative ability of God in man. This is a statement I have made on the back of my book. Number one, the poverty in Africa. Number two, technology. The dominion mandate and the creative ability of God in man. Let's talk about the dominion mandate. Genesis chapter 1, verse 26 to 28. Be fruitful and also what? Subdue the earth. That is the whole thing. Be fruitful, which we have done it successfully. But he says, subdue the earth. When somebody says subdue something, it means that Sadi and one a false. So I put it that nature is wild. Nature is wild. And God knew it. So he gave us the instruction that we should subdue the earth. I'll put it down in my notes here. This is the most crucial authority or dominion or power that God gave to man. Nature is wild, and God expects man to work with him to make the world a better and habitable place in the universe. Now, we have a basis to overcome nature and make nature productive for us. This is what Africa has not been able to do. Because in doing that, you need to develop certain. Make or say, Yakupon in the oil, or iron, no, the chef, but we are more steel, STEEL. I didn't because we expect to say, in the public using the event, not because what the carbon, a can iron one, you make what? You make steel. What is some other elements you become what? You make stainless steel. Which means the surgical implements, so God created the elements just like that, but He expects. That's what I mean by the creative ability of God in man. Nyankopon nyansa odi ame nipa. Nti na okache say, "Mama ye mo nipa wo yen subas." Na onko ye de be. Onko hwe niam a ya bo ni nyina so na onni so. It is a nipa that so a part of the world where now Africa you build a problem and say everything is spiritual. Obviously, the onion model. Onion. Ufa say wire scale back. No wire scale back. Sa me boa. Near what abonten and sister and yet the way we dress has changed, hasn't it? It has changed. Even the way we eat, it has changed. And some people will resist. What are you talking about? So, some people just don't want to change anything. But those ones are very easy to change. But at the core of the African understanding of the world is what? Everything is spiritual. Now, because that has dominated us, Emma Yenyan Profa, Yagini is a problem, Biba, said you bet me the Agana, Agana, solve a problem. And what is making it worse is that the church, by its posture, seems to be what? Emphasizing only that. Tibia bet to a Sorabiano, and Yadia, and Kantanka and charismatism no Aban is making matters worse. Because of being Yari, and Obia, the Obia, baby. So God says, be fruitful, subdue the earth. Garden of Eden, Abraham was exercising this mandate. Question back on the person may not and I have discussed all of this in the book. Did the fall change the dominion mandate? Question when you say me, I say, Genesis chapter 3. Did it change the dominion mandate? I want you yourself, even after the talk, to do a theological reflection on that. Whether the fall, Adam and as a son, when you are and say, my answer here in my notes is yes and no. God did not change the mandate. Man still has ability to subdue nature. They just keep on what? Japan, because Nyankopon anka say yenkodi asase so no aye de ben wasesana. The oka any say if you na ko obey de ben obe samu eni mufifire ansana asase edidi enka wo deserve no or the idea there or the amount. What has God told us? The word you use there in English is drudgery. The drudgery of work. The drudgery of human nature. Of human work. Of brain. And so what is the solution to that? You must develop what? Technology. What do you use to develop technology? The creative ability of God that He has given to you. I'm trying to challenge mom and Safo that God did not take away Obama Bekan a year, Noah and time Noah. And He repeated the same thing to Noah after the flood. Osei say we are this way, deal. And so long as the earth endures, seed time and harvest time will never cease. It's there in the Bible. Is that not confirmed and said? If we ask him, say, "Would you want to already?" We will try. And to almost find ways on betting me, they are always going to harvest. God did not change the dominion mandate. Man still has the ability. Why would man now be able to take a what? If you know the blue moon, so. What's us now here? Research abroad, we begin to wonder. Bring here that you team will be, and that one team or so the yes and the answer is yes. Because any opportunity, aqua brutain or moon in aqua decks in one yes, it was very clear, said, Omun Yajin and Chay. The America, because one course about a sea science. I got the highest mark. If you a Brunini friend make an office to be he's surprised that I beat everybody in the class. But what you can't tell me about so they are sure now. But why should you think that a black person cannot, given the same level of also be able to excel? You can follow excel all over the place. So for us to continue to think, yeah, dear, and we begin to find all kinds of reasons. Yeah, my partner, they are to make us say, why? Because of when are exercising the creative ability, which we haven't. And we seem to explain everything on the basis of spirituality. The dominion mandate, the change that came in was what? Drudgery. And if it is drudgery, you want to overcome it, then develop technology. That is why I'm saying that the poverty gap is a technology gap. And the technology gap is a dominion mandate gap. And the dominion mandate is because we are not exercising the creative ability of God in man. Creative ability, now, before I go on, let me give you an example. You read Proverbs chapter 3, verse 19 to 20, Osei, by wisdom, the Lord created the heavens and the earth, and by understanding, He set the heavens in place, and by knowledge, everything was set as it is. You can get a better quotation than I have done. So God used what? Wisdom, understanding or insight, and what? Knowledge in creating the universe. You move on to Proverbs chapter 24, verse 3 to 4, and it says, Yedinyansan isidan, niyedinhumuamanajina. Is that not the same thing? What is the Bible telling us? That knowledge, understanding, and wisdom which God used to create the whole heavens and everything that we see, He says, wisdom, the understanding, and what? Knowledge. It's because somebody sat down and thought through it. This which was not here is now what? Here. When you get to Abankro and you ask and you get here, you see that, hey, this is someone's creation. No way, but God expects us to use our mind to be able to solve our own problems. God did not change the mandate. When you come to Noah, I'm discussing with you Genesis chapter 1 to 11. That's what I'm doing this afternoon. When you come to Genesis chapter, I think 5 or 6, that is where the Noah story begins. Question ABC, I want to say, even if Senyamin a man in all the instructions are, by the fact that he built an ark, which went and floated on all the flowers, means that he was doing what? Using what? Technology. Go to Lake Bosonte. Since a lake in the bound, the only technology on my to say, Anna, woman at the Kantanka to ABC anymore. No one, not woman and so. A basin. And when you go there, the chair is Lake Bosonte on a motorized boat. And not as a hospital one class, I want to boat to see one and so on rejected.